Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you day 26 of my Wizard101 Myth playthrough. Now, this is the first stream I've done in almost a week because I've been away on medical. So, yeah, I'm a little unsure as to how well this will go because I have done a couple reactions in the meantime, but there is a bit of difference between sitting here and watching a show and sitting here and actively playing a game. So I don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully it all goes well, but yeah. Also, despite having set up my mouse to have hotkeys on the side so that I can play this easier one-handed, they decided not to work today specifically. So, oops. Oh right, I forgot to change my deck. I might not be able to kill this guy. As you may see, I do have the Wandering Eye pet now. I finally got lucky over the weekend because I was just jumping on, doing little interspersed, trying to like do the Spiral Showcase one. I can't fish with my arm like this, so there was no way for me to actively get it. And no one wants to do like dungeons on um not Grizzleheim, on Dragonspire, and we can't do any Celestia ones yet, so I wasn't able to do that one most of the days either. But I was able to get some of the points done. I don't trust that double-bladed is going to kill. So we'll put a trap on him, and then we'll put the feint on the Reaver, and just hope that works. Oh hey, Minotaur. But yeah. I also, I know I said that I'd be doing longer streams while I'm on leave from work. I can't do that today because I do have a reaction that's meant to come out at 4 p.m. And when I tried to pre-record it yesterday, which is something I don't normally do, the Crunchyroll was not working. I don't know what it was, but I could not load the episode, so I have to do that today. So, yeah. Gonna probably do my usual 3 hours. Maybe I can push it a little bit more, but we'll see how I feel at the end. Yeah, I definitely needed that trap.
Find a wooden box, but there are no marbles inside. You should tell Hod the bad news.
Okay, that was a lot closer than it should have been. Any other, there is one on the other side, okay. Should probably just speak to her now in case there's any like crossover. Don't think there is, but
I wish to arm myself with the greatest bow ever drawn, but I lack the wood, and the string, and the craft to make. I must defend my village, and cannot do so without a mighty bow. Can you assist me with that? I must have 3 knots of hornwood for the bow, and 3 manes of thick hair from tusked raiders for the string. Hornwood trees grow throughout Australand, and those things must be taken to Honir the Crafter in Hrundel Fjord, who is awaiting them. Can you gather those items, take them to Honir, and return to me when they are delivered?
yeah, I guess I can do that. There wasn't really any crossover so far. Oops. Thought I could get through there.
Ho ho! You bring naught but ill news. Will you still help me? I ask you to choose. I cannot believe the words I have heard. There must be a way to help save this day. Ragna Heartmender is the one you must seek. Our people she'll help every day of the week. Seek her to the north. Close by you will find. Ragna can help mend my poor shattered mind.
Nope, wrong one. Get rid of that. Add back in the gold authoress. Hey, this one's entirely death now. Yeah, hit the wrong one. I assume it's going to be just any of the boars will work for the quest, but not entirely sure. Tux Druid. No, it is specifically. I don't know. It does say boar. I guess the image sort of matches that. There we go. Okay, so it wasn't just any. So why was it going showing boars? Or did I just get like super unlucky? I'm guessing it is specifically one of the types. Well, that worked. Oh yeah, it's Easter today, meaning the flavored milk that we got for the Easter weekend events has run out. Well, it's expiring today. So I've done my usual, just mix the two bottles, and I'm going to drink that for the rest of the day. Which is not that easy to do when you've only got one hand. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to talk about, the mount I'm using, this arboreal abomination or whatever it's called. It's permanent. While I was just doing all the Wizard City stuff for the Spiral Showcase thing, I stopped by the loyalty store guy and noticed I had 3 tokens, and he did have a pack with like gear in it. So I figured I'll get that, just spend all my tokens on that, since he doesn't have like the Professor or the Dark Jester or any of those, and there's no real point in saving it up. So, because you can only get 3 of a pack, so saving it up would just mean I'd have whatever extra when those things cycle in. Yeah, on the 3rd pack I got this permanent mount. I also did not get a single myth item. He almost died there. I mean, it still would have taken a couple of turns for them to be able to kill me, but... $10, $5, and $17 in and out. That's not good enough. I should have set a mark in there. Here we go.
Can I help you? A bow of holy wood and tusked raider mane? I can make that bow for you. It will be my greatest work. It will take time, though. You can tell Ragnar to visit me in a few days, when it will be complete.
Cool. Why is it not going outside? Okay. Why have I not gotten any of those? Okay, we've been there. I think we might have gotten that one. Just double check. Randall, Westeros, Sudrun, Nordra, Nostrum. Yeah, we did get the first one. What I do like about this mount, other than the fact that it looks cool, is that it doesn't take up the majority of the center of my screen, so I can actually see things. Just teleport to Austria's throne.
I was hoping for it immediately, but I suppose I am destined to wait. Thank you greatly for your aid in this. Hod Mindseeker sent you? That poor dear. He was one of our greatest hunters, but he's now got a peg loose. He's wandering out in the wild and keeps speaking in verse, seeking some colored stones to help him. It won't work. What he needs is the rush of battle to restore his thoughts, to bring him back to who he was. If you wish to help Hod, you must go and challenge him to a duel. A good scuffle will set him right as rain.
Okay. Kill the messenger. But there's no, like, talk to Hod, say that you're challenging him to a duel or anything. Just go and fight him. Yeah, does Hod have anything? Like, dangerous?
It cannot be these things you say. I'll set you right and send you on your way.
A mad look crosses Hod's face and he begins to growl at you.
Well, there's 56 one.
Beg your assistance. Can you visit me in Celestia
It's
Base?
got 29. Oh god, you just crit. We've done that one. We've done that one. Okay, so it is just this quest and the one that follows, and then we're done with this area. Negative 25? No, send some. I'm cool with that. As long as he doesn't crit again. And that should kill. Yep. Just by a little bit.
What have I done? The madness has passed. My thoughts are clear as ice now. I am in your debt. In my madness, I failed in my role as a gatherer for our food stores. Can you help me set matters right? The boars who attacked me took my wild root, frost berries, and winter yams, the last of this year's harvest. Without those, my people will go hungry and despair, for those are sacred foods in our fair. Can you go defeat the boars and recover the wild root, frost berries, and winter yams they stole from me?
Okay. Let me just heal up first. Or not, I guess. I'm not gonna need those. So we'll just set the deck for everything. Can we get two of the balanced ones? No. Don't remember what I have the pet as. I think it's only a teen, and I need to get it to adult. Yeah, teen. Okay, so now I need to get one of each again. Nice. And then we just need two of the Sveni ones. Interesting that we didn't need the Myth one. Warrior Brawler. And then the Reaver, which was the Life one. Okay. Well, that was almost an issue. Really? You're not telling me what the dots are? Yeah, well. Why don't I just get Ninja Slayer? I guess there's none up there. Just had to double check that was the last one. Oh, wait. The Reaver's the myth one. Why did I think it was the life one? Can I get two of the myth ones? No. Of course not. Because why would I get two myth ones when I need two myth ones? I'll go like that. And that should be enough to kill both of them. We'll do that just in case. I don't think it's needed, but just in case. Because the single blade would have definitely been enough with the converter for the myth one, but I wasn't sure with the death. Okay, after this one we should be done with Osterland. And then we've got 4 more parts of this. I don't actually know if we're going to be able to do Nastron by ourselves, because I remember that being more like a war of attrition, because there aren't that many healing things in there. You got the converter, yeah? So we may need some help with that. Especially for that one specific battle that I'll talk more about when we actually get there, but really, why am I fizzling so much today? I have fizzled more in the last half an hour than I normally do in a whole stream. It's another thing for me to sell.
Our food stores are replenished with this bounty you have fought hard for. You have our eternal blessing. It is a small thing, but for some reason I think I am missing something else. Have you any marbles?
Oh, we'll get that later. Oh yeah. You know what, we may as well just do that. See if we can. Because the runestone for Grundle is in Battlegloom's cave. If I remember correctly, this is a painful ice boss. Let's see. Avoid all of these. Why is this guy still frozen? There. Volkia Battlegloom has 4,010 health. It's only got 3 attack spells.
Strange magic on you, Outlander. I'll dunk you in the hot springs when I'm through with you.
That sounds nice. I'll take that, and give me that. How much are we on? 92 out of 250. Should be able to do this. And I got to go first, good. So he has 6 pips. That means he could do any of his attacks. That is not one of these listed attacks. Okay. It seems that may have been the variant form of Frost Dragon, which does 110 to 150 and steals the ward. Because I did do low damage, and it definitely didn't give me any dispels for ice, so it must have been. Now just do that one. Probably should have enchanted that now that I think about it. Not necessary. You know, ever since they got rid of the tower shield, this has been a lot more manageable.
In days agone, Boyd was all storm, ice, and fire made war. The one world was torn apart.
Yes, we have heard that story before, that's talking about the Titans and that. And how their fighting broke the first world. I don't think we're going to be completing Winter Tusk today, though we may be able to do it this week.
You have done what the best warriors of Rundlefjord couldn't. You must be the hero the minstrel spoke of.
Cool. Oh hey, look at that, we're already halfway through the next level. I do also have to remember that I said I'd be doing the cleanup of the spiral between Dragonspire and Celestia.
I have been cursed by a raven most dire. In rhymes I must speak, else I might expire. The curse is most vicious. A cure nowhere near. To help me is rough work, I sadly do fear. First I must have an ark made of ice. A strange shape, 'tis true, but worth any price. My thanks you will have, if find it you do. I must wait here. My fate rests with you.
Rightio.
My heart is torn because my brother Bernie blames me for the loss of his most valued possession. I am blameless in the matter, but he will not listen to me. His anger clouds his reason. Can you speak to Bernie and see if you can mend the bridge between us? His house is far to the south of here.
And then there's a couple more over here, I'm pretty sure. Or at least one over here. There's Bernie on the other side over there. What recipes do you have? They're not bad. Still don't think any of these are going to really beat my current necklace. And the weapon... Interesting. These are some interesting weapons. But no, I think I still want to go for the
My daughter Gerda
Malice
is concerned
one.
about the Coven's actions in this land and went to see what Vestry was up to. It has been days since she left. Could you go and find her? I am a simple sweet potato farmer, no warrior. Vestry's hall is to the west of my sweet potato farm.
There's another one around here. Guess not. Are they up here? No. Not like in the fact that there are myth ones, and a lot of them. Oh yeah, this is the farming spot for the Black Lotus that I was using. Every realm, there is 3 of them in this small field. So just jump realms, collect them, wait whatever's left of the minute, and then jump realms again.
My duty is to warn all of Grizzleheim in times of war. The Coven has struck, and I must light the signal fire, but I have been chased from my tower. The tower has been overrun by snow skulls, and my courage has broken. Can you defeat them and light the fire? They are in the ground floor, and the signal fire is atop the tower. Please, aid me in this.
I think that's all of them. For the most part, yes. I don't need that anymore, don't need that, and I don't need that. Yeah, they must be using the variant form of that. Well, that was easy. If it would float. There we go. am I gonna learn? That all I have to do is complain, and it'll do it. Wrong.
I can see from down here that you were successful. Even distant Northgard will see that fire.
I mean, it's too bad that Northgard already knows about it and I'm the only reinforcements they're sending, but...
If you've come to speak on Ert's behalf, I am unwilling to hear his pleas. Ert took my most valued treasure, Goldie, a gift close to my heart, and will not return it. He claims that he lost Goldie playing near the cave to the east, but I cannot find it with my own eyes. If you will search for Goldie there, perhaps you will have better luck, and can bring an end to this feud.
I thought it was one of those caves. It's vipers.
You see some small flecks in the dirt. They look like yellow paint. They
Was
lead
one
out
of
that
these
cave.
caves.
The golden one is mine. I took it square and fair.
That's not how that goes. I do wonder if I'm gonna get Sir Otis to level up this stream. I don't think I will. Because we don't seem to be getting pet XP from the, like, quest. So that may be a case of when I'm grinding out the do pet training and feed the pet stuff between this stream and next. Are you gonna do it again? No. Okay, so now it's just feint and then attack. They shouldn't be able to kill me with what they have. 3 and 5 on life, that shouldn't be able to do 1440. But if he crits again...
Viper dropped something unusual. A yellow duck made of carved wood. This must be Goldie.
Well, it seems like your brother was telling the truth. What do you do now? You go and apologize. You don't send me to apologize.
You found Goldie! It is just a toy, and petty to let it ruin brotherly bond. But I'm awfully fond of it. Return to Urt, and tell him that we are brothers once more, never to be split apart.
Or send me to do it. These regen pretty quickly.
You see a set of footprints leading in. Maybe Gerda is inside.
Thought that was what this one was. Right, we'll just keep the deck the way it is. Keep forgetting to set up a proper boss deck, and then just have the hotkey switch out between outfits. Because that's what I had on my Storm character. I had one for single enemy battles. I had one for like regular questing. And I had one for boss battles. You have more health, so you get the extra turn. Oh no, Frosthound. Or whatever that one's called. Yeah.
The Bristlehide Raider drops a key that looks like it'll fit that cage.
Thank you.
I can't believe I was captured by those churls. I'll head home now. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. She's probably the politest one that we've interacted with. And she actually managed to beat us.
My family, to my endless gratitude. If you ever want any sweet potatoes, they are yours.
This must be the piece of ice Saga is looking for.
Pretty sure this is a multi-stage thing, so I think you're only the
A
one.
bond between brothers is bridged once more. You were a true herald and a bringer of peace. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My thanks to you, O magical stranger. You came to my aid, despite all the danger. The curse is still there, but I will not despair. Another thing I do need. Will you do for me this deed? A wood loop from a tree, a branch grown wild and free, on the ground somewhere near. Can you bring it to me here?
While I'm over here, I may as well do the fish.
This must be the piece of wood Saga is talking about. It does look something like a loop.
The grain, I'm pretty sure, are over in the actual farm, so once we're done with this, we can go get that.
So good to see this wood from its tree. I must now thank you for fetching it for me. To break this foul curse, we must seek out the source. The culprits are known, but like birds they have flown. They've rained terror upon my village, and our crops they fiercely pillage. Take from each raven a feather, and to me bring them together. 'Tis 5 you must achieve. You can do it. I believe.
And why does this only say 3? Yeah, that's good enough. What is stuck on? Can I just walk down? Why am I getting stuck on everything? Take that. That one. I was expecting another one. Well, so far these side ones have been less annoying than the ones in the last area. Happened the exact same this time as it did last time. Really? Hitting me with a gobbler? I thought that was an ice spell. Oh, we got them all.
Black wings you have plucked bare. Take heart, we're almost there. A frozen arc, a limb with bark, 5 black feathers, all brought together. The worst, I fear, is all we have to claim. A diamond of ice, from a troll's domain. An ice troll named Gurs, near here does lurk. An ice cave he haunts. From this task don't shirk. To the north you must fare. A break in the ice you'll find there. This charm I will teach you, so please listen close. It will bridge yonder gap, span a few yards at most.
Neat. Level it up again. I forget if this is a trick curse or if she's actually like will die if she doesn't rhyme.
There's no bridge here. Perhaps that charm Saga taught you will help. You speak the words of the charm.
This is where the runestone of this area is. Once again, a little weird that it's tied to the side quests, whereas normally it's main quest ones.
Dare step into my cave.
Oh, he's only rank 9. Don't need to worry about that. Do have to remember to get the
Ice went
truck
to
though.
sleep 'neath Grizzleheim. They called him Ymir in early days. Father of frost, bringer of winter.
So that's okay. Have to go down there a bit anyway, so reload my deck. And stab in the back. This might hurt a little considering we're going second, but this is the one worst thing about only having access to one arm. I can't tie my own hair back. And considering it's a public holiday, so neither of my parents have to work, they're not going to get up early just to tie my hair back before stream, so I have to deal with it brushing against my neck and that. Which is only really an issue because of how unusual it feels, since I have it tied up most of the time. But still. Okay, just a faint left and then we're done. Sunblocks again? Yep. And to think, before that change, that would have been 3 tower shields in the time it took me to do my setup. Meaning I either have to waste turns to get rid of them with Pierce and Wand attacks, giving them more time to do it, or my attack is half. Which is what made Wintertusk such a slog in the past.
You find an ice diamond among Gerz's possessions.
Was it actually a bad wand? Grab that. Or not. Oh no, I did get it. That one just so happened to go through here. There we go.
You did what I asked, despite all the peril. 'Tis a troublesome thing, but I'm over a barrel. And now we can embark on the final stretch. So no more do I need you to fetch. To Greena these items, take all of them there. This curse she will break, and my thanks you will share.
Saga gives you the strange piece of ice, the wood, the 5 feathers, and the ice diamond.
Her hut's to the west, not far from this place. Quick, now go there, and keep up a good pace.
What if I were to tell you that she told me you don't actually need to speak in rhyme? Would you trust that?
want me to break the curse upon poor Saga? It looks like you've brought all I need. A moment, if you will.
Grina takes all the things you brought and fashions a small, unusual-looking talisman out of them.
Give this to Saga and have her carry it with her. It will break the curse and keep her safe from other foul magic.
Oh, that's all the side quests done now. Well, when we hand it in. But still. We're not making bad time.
Was the quest a success? Is this curse put to rest?
You give Saga the talisman Grina made for her.
The rhymes! They're gone! I can speak as myself once more! I thank you, good friend. You are my ally forever.
So it's not that you had to speak in rhyme. It's that you couldn't not speak in
You have
rhyme.
done well to feed these hungry folk. I do not like to bargain so harshly, but times are harsher. Though we are brave, we are still but farmers and gatherers. The foes that beset us are formidable. Many wolverines and boars make our lives miserable and full of fear. They raid our farms and steal our food. My people are sore and wounded from battling them. Can you help buy us some time to rest?
Okay. I'll be your soldier for hire. Giving me life cyclops straight up? Weird. It's not that weird if they both do it. Really? Screw it. I can't be bothered. Oh, I got all of them. Right, it wasn't a collect thing, so of course it got all of them. Click on there. Can you let me attack next round? And don't give me another basic pip. Please. Don't see Seraph too often. I guess fuck me then. Pass. I asked the game nicely, and he's just like, nah. The fact I have to actively stand up to sit cross-legged now, instead of just lifting my body up, that's annoying. That wasn't quite the sound they make, but it was a good enough approximation. I don't even know if that would have come through in the mic.
You are a blessing to us, like a great hero from the sagas of old. You've done much to help us, but we still need some sort of defense against our enemies. If we had some palisade walls, it would limit the directions they can attack from. Can you help build some fort walls to keep my people secure? The wood is frosted and frozen, though. Once, our village had a legendary golden axe. A magic blade that could cut any wood, frozen or no. The golden axe was stolen long ago by an ice troll named Thurnir. None could defeat him, so we let him keep it. If you could defeat Thurnir and reclaim the golden
That's
axe,
fair.
put it to use cutting wood to build our fort. Thurnir lives in a cave in the south of Vestrala, over a bridge, near a waterfall.
Oh, this way is he? Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get pulled there.
I don't remember ordering out for my meal, but you'll do.
Really? I am not food. I will give you indigestion. By punching the inside of your stomach. Really, I don't get to go first after that threat? I'm sure now, in the round I need to build up properly, you give me enough pips to attack on the third round. What are you building up to? 7, yeah, that makes sense with the pick you had. But he's got 8. That could hurt. Like, potential death hurt. Or you're just gonna wipe at me as well. Never mind. Ooh. Okay. If I fizzle, that's an issue though.
Thurnier drops a golden-bladed axe, a magnificent piece of craftsmanship.
Cool. What quest would that be? I'm guessing the one titled Golden Axe. So that's only the 3rd one in this area out of 9. But I do remember a couple of these next ones being shorter. So.
You recovered the golden axe? Glorious, isn't it? Now you must cut some wood for us to build the palisade walls with. We need but a few trees, so be sparing. To the south, we've marked the trees to be cut with an X. Take the golden axe to them and return with the wood.
Okay, back over here. Yeah, that worked out. Pretty easy.
The legend of the golden axe was no myth from the look of these cuts. I'll take the golden axe back now to restore it to its rightful place. You have our gratitude. Now that we've got the wood, it's time to repair and restore the missing pieces of the palisade wall. Simply take the wood to the sections of wall that are in need and fashion a repair. I will await your return.
Really? To do them in a specific order.
Well done. I feel safer already. You have done much to help my people, and I am grateful beyond words. I apologize for putting you to such hard labor, but I had little choice. I suspect Grandmother Raven had it in mind when she sent you. You need to see Vestry.
Sure, that's what she had
I'm
in
the only one
mind.
who can give you access. Long ago, Grandmother Raven trusted me with a runic chat to open the gates to Vestry's Hall. She told me to teach it to a helpful outlander, and you are that very one. Use it to bypass the lock upon Vestry's gate and enter his hall without fear.
Eh. Yeah, let's just walk there. I don't know why I don't use the teleporters.
You speak the runic chant Henrik gave you. It opens the gates readily enough.
How did you get here? I thought we sprayed for wizards. Bear me the sales pitch. I am no fool. You've come for my golden seal to put dear old Father Ymir to sleep. I have no issue with that. I like the state of things here. I rule Vesterland. If Ymir wakes, boom! You can have my golden seal with my blessing. Speak to my steward, Strykar Scofflaw. He can take care of you. Unless there was anything else, I assume we're through. Have a pleasant day.
Oh, well, it's nice and easy. Yeah, I'll take that seal now.
What? Vestry is just giving the golden seal to you? I won't have it. My loyalty is to the Coven. I'll destroy you and see the Everwinter come upon this whole world.
You really need a better steward. I probably should have changed that to a single hit attack, but... eh. I wonder if just doing a fate next turn would be enough. We don't have the, what was it, 30% boost that we do for the ice bosses we've been facing. Yeah, we'll try it.
The Everwinter cannot be stopped. The sleeper will awaken. Ice will fall.
You find the golden seal among Strykar's belongings.
What's my backpack looking at? 81, okay. Because I've been noticing they've dropped a lot of stuff today.
I can't say I was surprised to see his treachery. I'll have a word with my hiring manager about that. I am only too happy to see you on your way, and with the golden seal, but you must listen to my advice now. The gateway into my brother Sudri's land is locked, and he has appointed a strange guardian for the key. A Valkyrie named Freda Warsong lives in a cave not too far from here. She guards the key. Best of luck with her.
Why do I feel like that best of luck is a I don't think you can do this kind of one? Really?
Despair, for you have come into a place of death. The Coven raised my spirit, yanked me from the Hall of the Mighty, and bound me here to ward a simple key. I cannot surrender it, lest I see the unquiet spirits of Warriors 3 to their final rest. Hallfang Bristlecrown, Oswood Fleetpaw, and Azuric Widebelt all died unjustly, cheated from the Hall of the Mighty. Their spirits haunt caves near Vestry's Hall and here. Defeat them and send them on to their right reward.
Yes, the boss rush. I did mention this when I was talking about the what's it called? The Black Lotus grinding area. I said it was near the cave with the ghost reactor battle. He's the one upstairs, isn't he? Yes. Well, up branch, I guess. Up trunk? Whatever. Here's the trog.
Who break my silent time? Hellfang happy to share his misery.
Gotta add in this one. Should have added in a PS. Don't think that worked, but I know it did. Cool. You know, I was expecting a much tougher boss than 1500. Because, like, this should be enough to kill the boss now. Oh. I guess I'm guaranteeing that they're dead. Really? Really am having some bad luck today. In terms of the pips, in terms of the fizzles. In terms of my dog barking every time I speak.
You set me free. Now I go to Hall of Mighty. Much better than this old cave.
Well, that's good. That's all we can hope for. That in the end, where we end up is better than a cave. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Never pass up the opportunity to get Black Lotus, so gonna grab all of these. Ooh, got a Black Pearl. I would assume this one is about the same.
If you've come to dishonor me, you're too late. I met my end long ago. Now I know only the torment of battle.
No, this one is 3.5. And then Azuric White Belt is Myth. Okay. So the next area, Switzerland, is actually pretty short. So we should be able to get that done. That'll just leave Nordrland and Nastron for the final stream this week. Well, the final Wiz stream. Then it's cleaning up the spiral, doing all the like mini dungeons, all the secret bosses from the Act 1 worlds. Don't know if I'm gonna count key bosses with that. Probably not, because they're not usually like level appropriate for where I am at the moment. There's also like Briskbreeze Tower, Tower of the Elephant, things like that where I'm still not technically at the level I should be.
You fought well and gave me an honest defeat. Now the doors to the Hall of the Mighty, they are open to me.
So I can't like 100% clean up the first act, but I can try. I think we'll do this battle, then before we go into the next area, I'm going to take a toilet break. And then we should be able to finish that this stream.
Magic is all over you. If you've come to cast some dark curse upon me, think again. I seek an honest end in battle, and must pit myself against all who come to this cave of exile.
Yeah, that should be fine. I didn't see him with storm shields, so. So that double blade may be a trap if I want to guarantee it. Never mind, I don't need the trap. Yeah, that should kill easily. It didn't. Oh well. Left him with 10. Should have just enchanted to guarantee it, but... oh well.
I dared not hope to see my ancestors in the Hall of the Mighty, but now I hear their revelry. I am coming.
Anyway, as I said, I'm going to go take a toilet break now, and I'll be back shortly. And I'm back. Okay. So now let's hand this quest in to the Valkyrie, and she will give us the key to the next area. So might as well straight into battle there. Why is it going up? You wanna know what's interesting? When I was doing the grinding of the Black Lotuses and that,
The souls of 3 brave warriors
it
to their
was
resting
a
places in the Hall of the Mighty.
it was a case of I'd do it.
Sets me free.
Occasionally I'd just go AFK, come back like 5-10 minutes later, and there'd still not be anything in the realm I was in. I'm pretty sure I just noticed that they were already back, and I only just got them before doing the boss rush. Yeah, I know that did take a little bit, but they seem to be coming back quicker today. Now that I no longer need them, that is. Or at least I don't need them as much.
You continue to triumph. Clearly, I chose my champion well. With the 2 golden seals
cool.
from
Pet XP.
Austrian Bestry, half the journey is done. Now you must enter Sudriland to gain Sudri's own golden seal. Freda Warsong supplied you with a key. The gate to Sudriland is in the south of Rundle Fjord. Be wary, Sudri is more malicious than Austri or Vestri. Sudri's henchman is named Kettle Blackheart, and to reach Sudri, you must win Kettle over. Be wise and watchful.
I think this was where the level 56 gear was. Right? Oh, it's in this tree. Guess not. Because if it was, it'd show up on the map. Unless that one does everything. Definitely not. Alright, this is the tiered one where you have to do quests to unlock the next area.
Hold! I am Sudri's henchman, and he has sent me to block and guard the path against meddlers like you. Without a shovel, you cannot clear the path, and I will thwart your efforts to pass. The snow has been specially piled to cause an avalanche if it is meddled with, and only I know how to clear it.
This should be fairly simple. Yeah. Do that, double blade, both of them dead. I left my door open. I've got to go shut that. Didn't think a trip like that needed me to mute and turn off the camera, so I don't know if the door closing got picked up or not. This could hurt. I noticed while I was washing my hands after the toilet, I got a pimple right where the nose connects to the upper lip, and it's really irritating. Now that I know it's there, I can feel it. Well, I'm glad we didn't fizzle that.
You've beaten me. But my followers, Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly, have taken the pick and shovel away. You will never find them, for they have hidden themselves. Sudri told me to hinder you, perhaps to see if you're worthy to earn his golden seal. Find Herrick the Lean and Ormond the Surly, and win from them the pick and shovel. I'll not stand in your way. Herrick is in Hrundle Fjord, and Ormond is in Vestriland.
Berserker. Let's just first double check where all this is. Cormac's Cave. It's quite a bit in. Switzerland, that's even further in, I think. Alright, I was doing this to also get the side quest. This is just a random bear.
I am the guardian of the Tree of Valor. Here was fought the greatest battle of Sudriland. In times long forgotten, warriors of Hrundle Fjord stopped Sudri's war gang from raiding our village. Defeated, Sudri agreed to peace. We hung the swords and shields of the fallen on this tree to commemorate the battle and honor the treaty. The Coven Ravens lacked respect and used trickery to steal these battle treasures and use them against us. Can you go and fight the Ravens of the Coven, retrieve the swords and shields they stole, and return them to me?
Am I going to be able to do this in just one battle? I doubt it. Probably gonna need two. I also just remembered as I was walking over to this guy that There was a side quest in Grundle Fjord that we needed to do. Come on, complete the quest. Huh. Weird. We got 3 of the 4 things. There we go.
I see you come bearing the stolen battle treasures. You're as generous with your bravery as you are your time.
If you aren't too busy gallivanting around the spiral, see if you can find time to attend class. Specifically, my class. Please report to my classroom at once. It is time for you to learn a new spell.
Didn't I also have the, like, one for Talos? I thought. Excuse me. Don't think I can get to this one yet. No. Okay, Cyrus, what have you got for me? What has he got for me? Let's scroll all the way down to misspells from quests. Ah. Okay. Never going to actually use it, but sure, why not?
I've consulted your coursework, and it seems that you are due for a new pet. Oh, it's not here. You will need to earn it. I speak of the Humongo Frog. You will find it in Grizzleheim. Go and talk to the Norns in Hrundel Fjord in Grizzleheim. They should be able to help you find it. I've been reviewing your coursework, and it seems an important milestone approaches. It is time for you to learn a new spell, if you are interested, that is. Oh, that got your attention. Very well. The spell I speak of is the Medusa, a serpent-haired queen of legend, a monstrous maiden from ancient lore. If you will excuse me for a moment, I've papers to grade. Go and speak to Ivan outside to learn more about the Medusa.
What is it? Stone Colossus. I guess it is a stronger single hit spell than Stone Colossus, so guess we can learn it.
The Medusa. She was once human, like you, or even Professor Drake. But she was vain and cruel, and had many enemies. In time, she caused such misery that her enemies banded together and cast a powerful spell to transform her. They hoped it would teach her the error of her ways, but she was all too happy in her new form, and she grew even more terrible. Eventually, the Medusa destroyed all who could turn her back into human, and she remained a figure of fearful myth. Now the Medusa lives for battle, and relishes being summoned to the spiral. She is a dangerous ally, but a useful one. Undoubtedly, Professor Drake means well to teach you that spell, but you should ask him to explain more.
Sure, he's gonna love being questioned like that.
I assume Ivan provided you with enough context. Good. Summoning the Medusa is not without risks, to be certain. You must be adequately protected against her gaze. A Marleybonian fellow by the name of Engineer Montgomery once perfected a device called the Quicksilver Shield. That will protect you from the Medusa, so you must have one before summoning her. Engineer Montgomery was with the expedition to Celestia, and he has not yet returned.
Can't get that
Mondo.
yet. Okay.
You must go to the research station in Celestia and ask Engineer
Oh, it's in
Montgomery
the
to
science
make you a
center. That's
Quicksilver
quite a
shield.
ways in. Okay. I can't get that one yet. As for this humongous frog pet, I don't really think that's necessary. Because even if it was to give me Lord Humunga Frog, I've already got this Wandering Eye that gives me that spell once it levels up again. Plus it gives me a blade.
I watched over you when you gained your first pet.
I am Verdandi. I see what you face now on your journey through the spiral.
I am Scald. I knew they'd say that. You have come so far in search of an ally you have not met. Time is at your heels.
A pack of ice trolls stole a humungo frog egg. Such a powerful creature. This will not end well.
You should go now and defeat the ice trolls that dwell in a cave in Suderland. Who knows what they plan to do with that pet?
You should go there and kick them in half. Take it from them and ruin their plans, whatever they are.
Did you know what they are, Scold? Aren't you the future one? Okay. So you're meant to walk past this cave when you leave Switzerland on your way to also do the rest of the one. Okay. Because we're at 132. I feel like that's not that far from where we started today.
Kettle Blackheart told me to guard this pig. You won't take it without a fight.
Okay, need double of those. Add in that one just in case. And we hope that's enough. Can I go first? Of course not. Critical Humunga Frog is not really something to worry about. Yeah, well, double blade still. So it's stuck on. There's no way for them to kill me. At least this turn. If they both get power whips oops. Accidentally knocked the switch in my lip. If they both get power whips next turn, there's a possibility. They didn't, cool.
Kettle's pick.
Tell us, minion. Now to find Almond Surly. And also to remember to do the side quest from what was it, Reagan, I think it was. So we'll go grab that one now.
You are a good friend to this village, clearly sent by fate to help us. But we cannot rely on your spellcraft to defend us. Brundlefjord will live or die by our Thane's health. Our Thane, Vanir Stormroarer, was ill before the coming of the cold. His time in the ice did not help. Could you go and gather some aloe leaves, berries, and some water from the geyser, and bring them to me? You can find the aloe and berries growing around town, and the geysers are not far from here.
Okay. Tons of water.
You fill a small flask with geyser water.
And the berries are down near Vesterland. Which we have to go to anyway, so may as well just walk. Really, I should teleport in there and then walk my way out, but oh well. Was it Nordland that had the berry bushes? Yeah, well.
I was set to guard this shovel, and you'll have to pry it from my cold claws.
Rude. Did nowhere near as much damage as I thought it would. Don't put that on the wrong person. Would not be the first time I've done something like that, so... one just because I think it might be necessary, and then that should kill.
Kettle Shovel is right here with the rest of Ormond's stuff.
Oh, I might actually have to end this one early. For some reason I'm starting to zone, and I didn't even work last night because I can't. So why am I zoning out? I mean, I did start late, so we're approaching the normal end time anyway. Are there berry bushes up here? I don't think so. My turnkey got stuck in. Maybe we'll finish off this quest.
You have my thanks. Let me mix those up.
Hand it in to the Thane, which I'm pretty sure is the
Grinds
next
leaves and
quest.
berries into a paste, then thins it with the geyser water.
Can you take this to Vanir? He's likely still in the village hall.
And we'll hand in the main quest.
What's that? A poultice from Regan? It smells awful, but I'm sure it will do me good. Thank you for delivering
That
it
is
to me.
usually how
Can
it
you
works.
return to Regan and offer my gratitude?
Medicine that smells the worst is usually the best.
I hope that poultice works. Before the coming of the cold, I harvested herbs and healing plants from neighboring Vestralund. I planted a seed for every leaf I cut, but the time for planting is almost at a close. We must act with haste. Can you journey to Vestralund and plant these 3 seeds? One of aloe, one of valerian, and one of amaranth? Aloe grows best near the farmer Ingolf's house, valerian near Bernie's house, and amaranth near Vestry's hall. When you've planted those 3 seeds where I've specified, return here and I'll reward you handsomely.
Please don't tell me I have to do them in order. Of course I do.
You plant the aloe seed in the rich ground.
Why was there someone in my realm?
Hopefully, the valerian seed will grow here. This looks like a good spot for the amaranth seed.
Well, if I'd have known they had to be done in order, I would have chucked a mark down near Reagan and then walked here. Really does confuse me which quests they've decided are sequenced and which ones are just due in any order. You wouldn't really think that planting needs a specific order.
You have my gratitude.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll hand this in and then that'll be it for the stream. Trying to back that one off.
Oh, all right then. Let me tell you how to clear that snow and ice without burying yourself in an avalanche. On the other side, you must speak to Thera Brightspell. She is a friend to Grandmother Raven and will help you.
I don't know if I trust you.
Grandmother Raven sent word to expect you some time ago. I was wondering when you would turn up. You will never pass through Sudri's Dragon Gate. It is enchanted to snap shut upon any who are not ravens. I saw that happen once, and it wasn't very pretty. So, let us avoid that fate if we can. Gather some raven feathers and some hemlock leaves, and I will cast an illusion to turn you into a raven. You can get feathers from any of the ravens roaming these parts. Not me, of course. And hemlock grows wild.
Why not you? Anyway, as I said, that's where we're gonna end this stream. I thought I'd be able to go a little bit longer, but suddenly I am like really drained and my shoulder's starting to play up, so yeah. I guess we'll be back tomorrow with Baldur's Gate, see how well we can do that one-handed, And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.